Hello, hello. Welcome back to another episode of Project Zomboid, 0 to Hero on build 42 with no mods. Last we left off, we were getting ready to go out on the start of a new day. We are working on clearing out the GigaMart. It'll probably take us a few more runs. Okay, so I don't lose track where I'm at. Nothing done on these first two. Nothing from those. Long blunt is almost to the 1/3 mark. Very little bit in the maintenance. Nothing, a tiny bit from having to use a hammer at one point. Blacksmithing one still needs to be read through. Read that book. I have to read that one. Slowly get that one up nonetheless. Agriculture. Animal care. We need to go and check on our plants actually. Animal care is up to 2.1, so we're getting close to finishing reading that. Fitness up to 200 because we hit level 2 not too long ago. Sneak and light-footed are getting there. These two not so much. Strength is past the 1/3 mark pretty well. I think 4,500 is the halfway. And then just other stuff. We still need to finish reading the fishing too. And I keep doing that. Also on here, burpees almost maxed out in regularity. We are going to fill this up real fast. Might start from this area, from the gymnasium, and work our way up. Why did I go this way? I wanted to go and check the plants. Or we start from these, since they're well, this place. Okay, what are we sitting at? Young radishes. Well watered. Well watered. Well, they're all well watered. I'm not seeing anything about weeds. Yeah, that's that. So I forget which time I can actually go for frickin' getting them wherever they have seeds. I planted them all at the same time, so I always try to do one, and if I don't get seeds out with it, then I know it's not ready for that. And I know I can only I'm pretty sure I can only mainly see that whenever I get my agriculture up more. So not so much skill working for this one, but I'll be honest, I sort of would expect that for how a regular playthrough would be, or if you're trying to seriously do 0 to Hero. Then I'm also always expecting some Zeds to come over from that gated community. There's the place that leads to the rooftop access. Okay, so this is where we need to go. Okay, let's start with closest to the door, I guess. Rotten mayonnaise, damn shame. Still eggs. I wish some of these would actually turn. Thought I heard something squeaking against the door. So I'm tempted to grab the moo juice, but I'm fairly certain it's not going to super duper last on us. Okay, got that done. Let's see here. That's the back way. What's here? There's a door here. There we go. Okay. I wasn't seeing stuff. Rat poison. Carpentry 1. Already read through that. The sort of nice thing about playing solo, you don't have to be fearful that you're going to miss something a teammate or friend could use. Okay. So I went through that. I'll clear that out. Let's see. Anything? Seltzer water. There's our exercise pains. This one. Okay, let's check these here. Continue on with this button. We use that. Actually, probably drop that down. I don't know if I need a dye bottles or anything. Grab that. Sort of nice to see things other than just food on these shelves now. Box of light bulbs. Agriculture, butcher 2. Carrots, corn, still no. No, screw it, we'll take them. Ooh, some actual stuff that be used for seasoning. Some chips. Crap ton of food now. Oh yeah. So it's here. No. Put that in there. Round bin. What the hell's this? Oh, another backpack, twine, glue, calculator, tape. Steel wool. Technically, you'd use these for making more rain catchers. Again, hate more refined rotten tacos. Another small backpack. Damn. No, we'll use it for. extra storage. Yeah, we're gonna be super overweight, but ooh, nice finding some fresh oats. Candle. Wait. Spoon. Kidney beans. I actually should have put this in my primary. Ooh, charcoal. Barbecue lighter. That's a new one. Hair gel. This. Okay, so we got 3 more left then. There we go. Yay. Probably gonna be tired as hell by the time we get back, but we'll have a good bit cleared out. Had that, had this filled up, had this filled up. Nice that we found Agriculture 4 and Butcher 2. I don't think we had Butcher 2. I don't think I've even finished reading Butcher 1. So I did find some skill books from doing this already. Wondering if we'll find any more upstairs. One other good place that I've read about finding skill books is the old the post office, which we had to go up this way for. Lots of stuff looted for foodstuffs because I think after I get done with accomplishing the 0 to hero, just see how long I can get this to go. And we are in the 3rd day of the second month, so made it all the way through July, sitting in August. Or Hachikatsu. I'll just put the books in here. Yeah, we had butchering 3, but not 2. Agriculture can go there. Yeah, I hears you. Going beep 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 beeps. No, yeah, alright, I thought I was about to put stuff into this. Oh no. Let's just toss what we can in here. So that's done. Let's see if we can put any stuff in here. That's full. That's got some space. No, good bit of space. Yeah, we got another sewing kit, but we've got just so much stuff to loot from this place. It's sort of just blah. So we got that. There we go. This can take some of the extra stuff that we found here. So much food now. That's nice. Way less stress about making sure we actually do stuff right for getting the making sure we do everything right with the whatchamacallit. I'm having brain fart right now, my apologies. So that can go there. This can go next to it. Okay, about empty. I'm hoping by the time we walk back there we'll be fine. I don't really want to take a break. Add more to my insane collection of sewing kits. It's like eventually I should be just make a sewing chest. So I'm trying not to waste too much time just working on them. What is this at now? Okay, we're about halfway through all that. Dang. Still need one for there. These just threes, I think. If we're not back to having our breath again, by the time we get to the parking lot, we'll sit in the parking lot for a little bit. One thing most definitely, I would like to get a vehicle going before I go to the bigger rounds on the of Riverside here. I see two down there just chilling. Get that out just in case. 3, 4. They're just like shuffling and it's like, hey, we're here too. These are probably ones that filtered over from whatchamacallit, from the gated community that's down this way. So we'll try to take care of these before going. Come on, you. Come on. Come on. Come. Okay, I hear one going in the river, so that's one at least I agreed. Move back some before others get in. It looks like we might have that black shirted one there. No. Make sure nothing else jiggling about. That one thing I do see with having the zombie spawns off is that will cause us potentially some issues with getting our weapon skills up here eventually. Oh, earbuds. So yeah, we will try to take what we can while we can. Why you guys gotta all be facing that way? That went a little bit smoother than our usual group encounters. Okay. I want to make sure I haven't got too close to the front still. There's one just sleeping there now. Oh, there's a whole grouping there now. Get this one. Pull it away from the building. The big thing for me is I don't want to smash one of the windows when they're standing around. Steal the paperwork. Okay, we got 2. Nope, just 1. Let's see here. 3, 6, 7 left. I do not think I'm pro gamer grill enough to take on that many in one go. Nope. Definitely nice to have that extra swing speed. I think after this one we'll take a small rest. I actually did that a bit early and I got lucky. Okay. Let's get our breath back some. Got 5 left. Okay. Slowly getting up there, slowly getting up there. Probably could do for a little bit more of a rest, but okay, got multiple. So 2 faster ones, the 1 slow one. I want to try to get back a little bit more. Church is down that way. So that's another 2 down. Then that leaves 2. Yep. After this one. Sorry, I did not mean to not count you. There we go. Fixed. What's this? Okay. Nothing super important. So we're able to like be a little bit more not really aggressive, but more open about actually taking on at least small groups. And we'll get some of them cleared out here. Stop being close enough that I can't just combo you. Well, that's partially my fault. Alright, so probably look through the last three. Oh, why am I going around? I'm an idiot. So we'll take a moment to sit on the ground first, get rid of this out of breath. Slowly get to the 1/3 mark. But yeah, getting to having the zombie spawns to no respawn does end up causing that problem with. Can I actually get water from that? No, I was just curious. Sorry about the random sort of out of line of everything. Scrap metal, I think that's used for something. Can we rip? We can't even rip those apart. That's poo gas. This is probably all just rotten fruit and stuff. Collect seeds. So we can at least look at it, and if we get enough money, we can put it into a bundle. Hungry, of course, we're hungry. I just want to check. I'm pretty sure I got this one already too. Yeah, it's got monies there. Alright, so we got up to this shelf. Well, this row of shelves. Cereal box tissues, barbecue, so nacho cheese, hell yeah. Okay, we got some books, none that give us anything. Sheets. Those two. Why didn't I take both? Hey. Wait, this wasn't. Aha. Ha. I had to make sure to double check. Now let's see, that one's got that. Whetstone. Well, we can turn it into a spear. I guess we can make a bomb out of that for trying to work on electrical. I think that'd give us electrical XP. The crackers will eat. Okay, I just saw the ramen noodles there. So down here is pretty much almost done. Those are something useful. I can still carry more stuffs. Might as well. Ooh, more stuff. Actual pasta this time instead of macaroni. Bread knife, fillet, kettle, chippy chips, minus the popcorn. Because even though I learned how to work, no, that's why I saw. Okay, it says toy car on the end here, and some more peas and beans. Peach, can't do anything with that. Can't do anything with those. Nothing. Pretty sure, yeah, I can't do that. Collect seeds. We can't grab those, can we? Nope. Still uppity about the whole not being able to get seeds from potatoes. Nothing from that. Nothing from that. The cabbage is one of the good ones, if I remember right. Pineapple. Lettuce. No. Grapefruit, lime. Corn. Zucchini seeds. Tomato seeds. Just some random psycho in the zombie apocalypse just picking through rotten fruits and vegetables. Okay. Thankfully these aren't really heavy at all, so that's like even more reason to bother with it. Collect seeds, squash, no. Corn, actually. We'll just go through all these and then take this load back to the base. Cauliflower. Somehow got rotten mushrooms. Nothing from those. Leek. Cucumber. Again, another still potato. Nothing from onions. Tomato. Can't get more out of those, so we actually have to depend on actually harvesting the radishes while they are in seeding time. Okay, so we got through all this severely overweight, but we got the bottom floor here cleared out. That means we can go up to the top floor, check through there. It's like just like a quarter of a floor sort of thing too. So and since we killed all the Zeds here, I'm not so worried about stepping out like this. Sort of wish that harvesting the seeds gave you some horticulture. So walking on grass maybe slows you down a little bit more. Now I'm definitely getting the tires. Well, we're coming up this way. Let's see, how's our water? Water's doing okay. Then again, enough seeds, I think, to make pack, but I think we also need to pack it to hold them too. So once we get this all unloaded, we'll probably sit down and read, get rid of the exhaustion, and then wrap it up. Peckish, of course I'm peckish. Oh my. Insert batteries, stinky thing. So, no more skill books found while we're doing this. But on the plus side, we have many shenanigans. We'll eat this up. Get rid of the peckish. Boop. Put it along this way. This will carry most of the duffel bag right there in the backpack. Put the last of these in there. Then we'll go back to the other one and see what from this we can put in there. So that's almost all of that space used up, so that's good. So the kettles I could put out actually. And I guess one. No, they're all two, okay. Where'd the other kettles go? Yeah, I remember we had more kettles, so. Boop, put that. Well, we can only do one, I think. Yeah. Nothing else I can put in there. Make sure I'm not messing with the books. Yeah, there we go. Put both those there. Yeah, there's seeds here. Oh, we got some seeds here. Nah. No, can't carry any more there. That one can take some stuff. So it's sort of nice knowing that we can keep tweezers on us and use that to find, well, take seeds out of some rotten foods. But while we're at it, we will put, god damn it, unfavorite, place all. Kettle, kettle, and another kettle. Ta-da! Bunch of kettles here. Does this one have? None of them have water in them. One, place one, transfer liquid. If not, we at least know where it's at. We're like damn tired and we're sleepy deepy. I need to stop doing that. So we got this down here. Grab that. Actually, put this in the first slot. Rest. We'll read through this one. pretty much want to push for 2000 again. Okay. So that's animal cure knocked out. Animal cure. Ah, damn it, it's loaded. That was loaded too. There. Just put it in there. What do we have upstairs? Okay, on the ground. Carving, blacksmithing. We'll get further along in our fishing. But, alright. So, we got the first floor of the GigaMart looted. We are darn tired. So I'm hoping we make it through our exercise routine. But as it stands now, got that read up, got that read up, got that read up. So all of our farming ones, we have the books ready for. Fitness is 1/20th of the way. Light-footed. Sneaking up a bit, up a little bit with the nimble, if I remember right. Slowly getting close to the halfway mark on level 4 for strength. Got that read. We got the book for reading for this. And we've got a bunch to go through there. Maintenance is almost up to the 1/6 mark. Blunt's almost at 1/3. Well, long blunt's almost at 1/3. What is our baseball bat at currently? Baseball bat's getting a bit low. But that's to be expected. I have used it for a good bit of kills. Well, I've used 2 of them so far. Then we have our burpees nearly maxed out. So, thank you guys again for following along with this. And until next time, tacos and burritos. Bye.